So I thought in this video I'd cover a compilation of Russian losses put together in one video. So these just basically show the wrecks being filmed and documented, but they are worth a look as they all add to Russia's total losses so far. Now I've gathered these videos over the last week or so, and I figured I would combine them rather than do an individual video on each because of a bit of a backlog. So the one that's playing now shows a pair of BMP-2s which were wrecked near Mykilska, which is near Vuhledar. Now I don't know if we saw these in a past video getting destroyed or not, as Russia has lost a lot of equipment here. So I don't think we can add these to the ever-growing list of Russian losses in the failed Vuhledar offensive, as they could be some of the many vehicles we've seen getting rogered there in the past. But this video is still worth a look. It was filmed on the 16th of March, so this is recent. The BMP-2 is the whipping boy of the war so far. A massive 789 confirmed as lost. Russia had 2,970 BMP-2s active as of February last year, so a significant chunk of the fleet is gone. They also had 1,500 in reserve, but standard disclaimer applies that not all of those would be combat ready. Many would be husks that have been stripped for parts. This next, very brief video also shows the loss of another vehicle near Vuhledar, again near Mykilska. This time a T-72B missing its turret, though the turret is near the tank, so it won't be winning the turret toss gold medal. Very poor effort. The video was filmed on the 16th. 250 T-72Bs are on Oryx so far, but the total number of T-72 losses now stands at over 1,000, which is huge. That's 1,000 tanks gone of just the T-72. The total number of Oryx of tanks is 1,845, and that's just visually confirmed losses. The true number, as not all will be documented or recorded, will easily be over 2,000 by now. Now, Russia had 2,030 T-72s of various variants in service last year, 650 of which were the old T-72B model. They claim to have 7,000 in storage, but again, the typical disclaimer, how many of these were actually fit for operations? My guess is not that many, since Russia has had to drag around 800 old T-62s out of storage for use. Before we check the next video, this was filmed in Mykilska. Given the condition of these husks, I expect they were destroyed during the initial failed push towards Vuhledar, but it's impossible to tell for certain. Russia has lost quite a few vehicles here. These could be two more, or they could be two that we saw on the video getting rogered by artillery in the past. Third loss for this compilation, here we have a Buk SAM system being hauled through Mariupol on a lorry. You can see it's quite badly burned. I wonder if this was a victim of AGM-88, and I'll make the usual comment about it getting in harm's way. This Buk was in Mariupol, but was likely deployed elsewhere closer to the front, but we can't say for certain where this was hit. Given its location now, it seems that it's been taken to Russia, either to be repaired or, more likely given its condition, be stripped for any salvageable parts and components. Russia has 26 Buks up on Oryx so far, and 101 SAM systems in total, so the losses are mounting here. We do have a lot in service, around 400 apparently, but not all of those will be available for operations. Some won't be operational, and some will be needed elsewhere. So here, quite a fun one. This is a Kamaz 63968 Typhoon that got itself into a bit of a pickle. The source that uploaded the image says that the driver failed to make a turn and, hilariously, just flew off a bridge. This was in Luhansk and supposedly happened in early March. The price of one of these Typhoons is a pretty hefty $1.5 million. Oryx has 23 of these listed so far as visually confirmed as lost, and Russia had around 260 of these in service. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it interesting. If I could ask you to check out the 3rd Separate Battalion of the Ukrainian Volunteer Corps. They are fighting hard to defend Ukraine in Donetsk, and they're definitely worth supporting. I would appreciate it a lot. Also, if you could give the channel a like and subscribe, and also, if you liked the video, give it a share so that other people can check it out. I would also appreciate that. So, thanks very much, and take care everybody.